Good morning, everybody. Today is Russia. I bought this little album at auction, the $140 lot. It came with 5 albums, so I'm not sure how much it's worked out to be, probably $20, $30. But we're going to have a look through it. Now, I know we skipped through it really quickly when we had a look, but I've got my catalogue open, 2014 Stanley Gibbons. Yes, old. I'd much prefer a Russian specialised album to really look at the values of these stamps. But I just thought I'd have a look and see what type of value is in these stamps in the catalogue. Unfortunately, there's a page that's stuck down, which is very sad. But I may have to soak that page to pull them off. But a lot of them are mint, so that means the gum will come off. That's life, better than wrecking the stamps. Anyway, let's have a look at these Russian stamps. Cheers. All right, let's have a look at these stamps. The issues of Russia. So someone really old would have put this stamp album together. It's quite nice. They've cut it all out, added nice little touches here to make it look quite nice. It is a little old Chinese album, but look at some of these stamps. They look just magical. Now, a lot of these are mint. So, I'm not going to judge that because I know a lot of German stamps, if they're mint, they're not as worth as much as if they're used. But we'll have a look. I'm just going to go in a little bit so you can enjoy the beauty of these stamps. I've tried to light up everything. Hopefully the lighting comes through. I've got a new lighting setup coming in the mail, which costs a few $100. I think about $355, but I just need to try and stop the pulsating light look. All right, so let's have a look and see if we can find some of these stamps. I'm not sure what these ones are. So if we have a quick little look down. Oh yeah, then we know this one here. That's that one there. That's the number 15. And 15 is not down there. So why write it down and not have it here? Just come out a bit. 15, 11, 16. That just so normally you see the stamp and you look at it and then you goes, oh yeah, look, that's number 15. Then you look at the dark number and it goes all the way up, but there's no 15. So it's just, for imperfect stamps, see numbers 107B and 125. 107. I'm just going up over there. 107B. 107B. Here we go. 107B, but it's 22. 22, it's that one there. That is not the one. All right, I failed on that one. I wonder if these are around anywhere. Unless they are a type of stamp duty stamp. The easiest way to see if these stamp duty stamps are in the book is you go right to the very end and you look for them here. Post offices in China, post office in Crete, Russian post office in the Turkish Empire. I cannot find that design anywhere. That's a bit of a shame. Rwanda, so there's a big change. Wait 1 second. So just looking at my Mr. Google, and it looks like a Russian Civil War issue. So yeah, I'll look up here, historic Russian postage stamp, Russian Civil War. So released during the Russian Civil War, 1918 to 1923, associated with the West Russian Volunteer Army. So yeah, it's within this period, but I cannot see a picture of the stamp. So looked on eBay, you know, 10, 20 bucks for the entire set anyway. So it's probably not that much. But they still look very, very nice. Look at these. There's different shades of blue up there, aren't they? See that? 50-50. And there's a 5. Different shades of brown. It's quite nice. This big one here looks nice. It looks like this one here. But they've got numbers in this one. And ours doesn't have any numbers. It's got the number down the bottom. So I really miss a specialised catalogue. These ones here, I don't know if I can find those either. There we go. Here's one here. So number 56. So 56, if we go 56, 4th anniversary of the revolution in Perth, yep. 100, 250, 1000, is it? Or 100 and 250. And 1000 purple, that looks a bit different, this one. So there you go. Look, mint, 85p each. Used to 250. So same as the German stamps. Anything this, if it's all mint, it's not worth as much. These look quite nice. Oh, there we go. It's that one there. So it's 49, 1000 red, it's 15p, it's nothing. This one here is 200, oh yeah, it's the 48 and it's 200, 48, 200, brown, 25p. And this one here looks nice, this is 55, 15p. So they're worth nothing. That's even less than a restocking fee. So, oh, I like the look of that one there. That looks great. So these ones here with a sword in the hand. I don't know if we can see those. There we go. 30. Oh, they're overprinted though. Oh, we've got a 35. Blue. Yes, mint. £1.30. Hey, we've gone up in the world. Just don't know where these overprints are though. Can you see the overprints? So probably bring it across a bit so you can see. Yeah, let's have a look. There's nothing saying, so I'm thinking sometimes there's overprints here and here. Have a look at that overprint. They look quite nice, aren't they? Quite good. If we, probably best if we go like this, I can make a thumbnail out of that photo. There we go. It's the YouTuber in me now is trying to think one step ahead. I hate having to look through my video and try and find a section to take a photo of. All right. What else are we looking for? I can't find those. They're not there. These I've got over here. So if you have a look at the bottom there, 5 and 10. And 5 and 10 are 60p each. But they're stuck down, so they'd be worth even less. What else? They all look a bit the same. Here we go. This one here is this one there. So 78, 10 blue, 60p, nothing. 78. Oh yeah, there's that one there. It's 100 red, 60p for this one. Or this one here is 50 brown, 45p. Oh, so they all look old and they all look very expensive. So the problem is, you know, people are going to have these sort of stamps inherited from grandparents thinking they're worth the fortune. But really, they're not worth that much at all. These ones here, hopefully, these ones are the perforated ones. 22 and 24. So this one is 22, 1, orange, 35p. Again, there's no overprinted. I need a specialised catalogue. 45p. The 5, that's £1.50, £1.20. 7, 60p. There's a different colour in the centre. Where else we got something else? Oh, this one here, it'll be 23, 10k blue. There you go, £3.75. That is the piece de resistance. $7 stamp we found. Pretty good. Rightio, I don't know any of the overprints. They don't really come up here, the overprints, because it's not a specialised catalogue. I love these. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just zoom in. It's like the Germanic tribes. How cool are they? Really showed the Romans what for, didn't they? I'm just reading an article this morning about the Romans who got rid of their big square shields because the Germanic tribes that attack left, right and centre, they were just, hit and run. They'd never line up and get killed properly. Oh, we found those before. I just want to find a couple of these here. Oh, there we go, 23. 4. Yep, 20p, 10. Oh, we just did that one. That's 375. 10. Oh, so we got 1, 2, 3 of those at 375. So $7, 7. That's $21. 2 green. It's 45p. It's 5. £1.20, and another, which one's this one? 20. 20, 20, 20. There's 22 and it's 20. It's not down there. So it must be somewhere else. It's not these ones, these are imperf. These really nice colourful ones are beautiful. I'd like to figure out where they are. 70, no. Various earlier types, various 22, oh yeah. Oh, these are your overprints. So the 25, so that one, so you find this design here, right? It's this one up here, can you see? So you find that design. So we're trying to find this 25, right? So that design is this design here, it's 22. So we know that's a 22 stamp. That's a different color, but we know it's the same design. Now this one is a 22 with a 25 over 1. And if you have a look up here, you go 22, 25 on 1. It's not there. So I need my specialist catalogue. This one here is 22, 35. 35 green. It's still only 15p. Um, 10. Wow. Some of this stuff just drives you around the bend trying to work it out. You know, for simplified catalogues, these are great, but I really, really love the better catalogues. We found that one there. It's 60p. Oh, is this? No, I'm just trying to say we've got an overprint there too, so it doesn't come up. What else? Nothing else is really, oh, here we go. All these ones here, is this one here, 92. So 92, 92.10 is 90p, 20. Uh, 92. No, it's not that one. See how it's like, so up here you can see it's a square bit of writing, same design, but that's a smaller bit of writing. This is the stuff that catches you out. When you look at this one here, this one looks a bit same, but it's got a big number, big number. There's only got a big number in the middle. So that's this one here. Letters, numbered letters, 85. 85.10 is 25p, 85.20, 35p. There's those ones there. And this 3p, 3D red, is 15p. So those are all not really worth anything at all. It's very sobering, isn't it, when you see an old book like this and think, oh, these are really old, I'm going to gamble on this and buy it. But really, it's not worth that much unless you have a specialist catalogue and you can look for the varieties, like, you know, there might be a line skew if or something like that, and it can be worth a lot more. But it really just goes to show you that you really need to buy the right catalogues to help you search for these things. Here we go. These ones look about right, but there are no numbers in the corners, I don't think. No. There's numbers in the corners. There we go. But these are... This looks imperf. We need perforated. Very hard. All right, let's have a quick look. All right, I reckon I've worked it out. All right, so if you have a look at these stamps really closely, there is a design in here. It's got the horns and you've got the thunderbolts. All right, so there are some stamps without the thunderbolts, and there's just the horns, but these ones have all got the thunderbolts. I think even those stamp ones, they're all got thunderbolts. So if we have a look here, these are in perf, and they've got they've got numbers, but they're in perf. This has got no numbers. This one is no thunderbolts going through. Sorry, I was poking to stuff and you couldn't even see it. I'm going to have to remember to see it. So that one there, it's got numbers, but it's in perf. This one here is no numbers in the corners. This is talking about just the horns, no thunderbolts. That's why I thought, oh, this is a lot of money, but it's not. So here is with thunderbolts. Now it's got 13, and 13 doesn't show up, so I was worried about it. But post horns in design with thunderbolts as T13. Don't know what that means by T13. Oh, that one there. That's T12 up there. All right, so if we just have a look at some of the values, they come up. So if we go here, just say we've got a 15, it's blue center and like a purpley red. So 15 blue purple is £2. They see that's purple. 25 is violet green, which that's what that is, violet green, which is 20p. 35 green purple, that's that one there, green purple, $3.75, so $7.50 stamp. What else is there? They're repeated down here. It's the same one. That's the same one. Oh, there's a 70. So 70 doesn't come up. So that's an orange in that. Let me just have a look and just check to see if it's got the thunderbolts. No, it's got the thunderbolts. So, but it hasn't listed it there. This one with no thunderbolts is £55, which is $110. But this one here is not, that one there is not showing up in here in this list. I'm just going over here. Oh, there we go. orange and brown. This is various early types, but imperforate. Is it imperforate? No. I was going to say it's 15p. So what I've proven here, it's very hard to use a Stanley Gibbons book. I reckon McKell's, if McKell does these versions of catalogues, specialised catalogues, I reckon it'd be 100 times better. Hopefully we've got a Russian person. I know we've got a Russian subscriber. I'd love him to give his 2 cents worth. All right, let's have a look at the rest of the book. They're quite nice. All right, some more of these ones. These are quite old, aren't they? I'm surprised these are Russian. Wow. They're quite good. I wonder if these come up at all. I will put that up there. Let's zoom into some of these and we can enjoy the look. A little bit out. There we go. Quite nice, aren't they? This one here is £1.80, $3 stamp, but it doesn't look that great. These here look quite nice, but I really don't know where I'd find those ones in the book. I really love catalogues that you can see the entire picture. These look very new. I think we've found these ones before. They're not worth that much at all. Looks great. Wow, that's a really cool 1958. See if I can find that real quick. I'll tell you how I found it, because the picture is not there. That's the one there. I used Google to go down. It told me it was to celebrate it was issued 1958, but there's so many issues in 1958, but it said it was 100 years of Russian postal history. So I found the year 1958 and just looked at the top, and it came up centenary of first Russian postage stamp. So then I was able to find the number, and it's worth like 50p. Oh, 15p, because it's used. So it just goes to show you that there's ways of finding them, but I think my video would be 5 hours long if I went and tried to find every single value. That's okay. We can look through these. I think what I'm going to do with all these is throw them behind me into the... Oh, do you think I probably should put some of these earlier stamps into an envelope. I'll do a selection and I'll do 2 envelopes. So I'll give 2 free giveaways. So put your name down if you want 2 free giveaways. But instead of throwing them all into the thing, I'll keep a lot of sets together. If there's any duplicates, I'll separate it. These here, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get a lot of these off, but I'll do my best. I'll throw those in the envelope. So if you want any of these, put your name down, number between 1 and 100, and I'll send them to you anywhere in the world. Let me inspire you for some more. Quite nice. So 2 envelopes. Now, if they fill up too much, there might be a third, but put your guess down, put a number, and I'll send them away for free. Because I don't think anything of these would sell on eBay. Especially by the look of how the first lot is going. I don't think it'll be selling for too much at all. Quite nice flowers, aren't they? Oh, ships. You can't go wrong with ships. Trains are better, but ships are great. quite nice, aren't they? Might just keep these aside for Shani, the great stamp adventure. She likes her bird stamps. I want to make sure I overflow her albums with so many bird stamps. Be nice. Here we go. Look at this one. It's nice. Oh, look at this, guys. Space. I've seen these quite a few times now. So this must be the old cheapo ones. Be nice. That could be a set in the envelope. Oh, it's a weird looking pigeon bird. Shani will like that. These are quite nice. I really like this stamp. That's really nice. What was the plane? We used to have the big Antov's land out in Amberley back in the day. I used to be a communications electronic technician. I used to always have to go up at 4 or 5 in the morning and be next to the airfield because I used to run all the electrical equipment and everything, and make sure they were okay if there was anything they needed. Quite nice, these. There's quite a few too. I think we'll fill out 2 envelopes quite easily. Look at this one. It's nice geese. Put that aside for Shani. Wow, look at this poor lamb. They must have got the worst looking lamb they could find to model for the stamp. Quite nice, these Russian stamps. Just imagine growing up in this country. Like, I think we don't thank our lucky stars enough. Oh, that's quite nice. I think Shani would love this one. Look at that. Try her hardest trying to work out what type of birds these are. Quite nice. Some of these are just hidden away. Oh, looks a bit two-tonish. I think there's 3 colours on that one. It's done very well. Oh, that is just amazing. How beautiful. Let's put them over there so they don't get bent. Oh, I like elephants. Went to Thailand quite a few years back, rode an elephant, which was quite cool. Well, he let me sit on top of him while someone led him around. I like this one too. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I have my phone on silent, so I just hear it going beep, 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 like hits the desk. So I just have to make sure. Wow, you just look at these stamps and just look at everyday life in Russia, 1963. Pretty cool, aren't they? Wow. Oh, wow. Looks like a revolution stamp. 1971. Very cool. Oh, we've got one. Look at that. That was that stamp I really liked. I pointed to it and went, wow, I really like that stamp. I've seen a better day, but that's going to go in my very cool stamp catalogue. or album. Oh, that's so cool. Look at them stuck together. Oh, that counts as birds. Shani will like that. Shani said she's going to open up all the bird stamps that I sent her on a video. I'm going to keep her to that. She put up a video the other week, which is really good, but we need to see her get up and do some more stuff. Unfortunately, life gets in the way of doing a lot of this stuff. I was glad I'd shot quite a few videos before I had to discharge from defence because the paperwork was horrendous. Look at that. That is spectacular stamp. Wow, look at these. They're big. I don't know how they'd fit onto an envelope, really. But yep, I'm officially retired now, which is it's scary but exciting. I've had the last couple of years off with all my leave, but now, yeah, the next step. I don't think I'll be able to make a living doing this, but I think I should be right. Look at these. As long as the cost of living doesn't go through the roof. There we go. Oh, I love this helicopter. Look at that. How cool is that? The thing with Russia is they keep flying these old helicopters for many years afterwards. That's quite nice. Horses. I wonder if this class is a bird stamp, a Pegasus. Better give it a Shani because that theoretically is part bird. Oh wow, I never knew. Look at that, pheasant. And is that it's an ostrich. Why have they got an emu? I mean, not emu. Why have they got an ostrich? And that's a pheasant, golden pheasant. But why have they got an ostrich on a Russian stamp? Unless it's for the zoo or something. Wow. Shani, you need to give us a video on that. Why? This looks great. Oh, it's ripped. Oh, that's just devastating. Stalin. Some of these are nice, aren't they? Some good artists. Oh, we've seen this one again. I just went straight to it again, and it's the same one as before. Beautiful stamp. Oh, what are these? Covers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to send these covers to anyone because they're big. I'll just come out a bit. Wow, very cool. What year is it? I can't really read the year. 9280, it doesn't make any sense. 9211, 120692. I don't know, I can't read it. Very cool though. That's it, guys. That's the book. Hold on one sec. Sometimes you start a video with great ideas of finding prices and catalog, through the catalog and everything, but I did stumble quite a bit. But it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how many years you've been doing this, using basic catalogs is very difficult. Even using new catalogs is very difficult too. But do yourselves a favour, spend a bit of money and go out and buy yourself a specialised catalogue. If you collect a certain country, spend $100, you'll make it back. And the last video I did with KGV, I pay $125, $130 for just a catalogue to look after KGV stamps, which were only issued for, 10, 15 year period. I've also got a catalogue for my kangaroos, Then I've got a specialist catalogue for my Australian, and they're broken up into different years all along the whole history. So yeah, thousands of dollars worth of catalogues. Look, I'll just show you quickly what they look like. Oh, there's my amazing picture again. Rightio, if we just go and have a look here, these are my catalogues. So I've got heaps of catalogues. Oh, I've actually put that album there by mistake. But there's a whole heap of catalogues. Even the old one when I first got it back in the day. But, boom. And there's all my stamp albums. And I'm about to order 2 more of these. So it's just one beautiful black shelf. Anything over that, boom, done. I have to show you the gift my guys sent me. This is, I got given that. That is my years of service, 35 years. They were really nice. Got together and did that. All right, guys. Another beautiful day. Any day is a beautiful day if we look at stamps. All right. Have a great one. See ya. Just 2 seconds. Basically, I just want to let you know that I've pulled all the stamps out of the album, of the Russian album. And guess what? We have 1, 2, 3 envelopes. They filled straight up. So they're the only stamps are left. I couldn't get them off the page, but everything else are in those 3 envelopes. So don't forget to put your numbers in. Cheers.